up, YouTube? It's totally 65 guys, and today I'm doing a Hieratic deck profile. It's probably gonna be the next deck. Well, you guys know how I love Hieratics, so I figured I'd give you guys a deck profile for this format, post Shadow Spector, because there's a lot of different builds out there right now actually, and I found this one to be the most viable and very explosive with the OTK potential. So we'll get onto the deck. So we're running 3 secret Karkardis. The secret on these just looks sick. You know me, I like to pimp out my decks I usually run, so 3 secret Karkardis, it's just a must. 2 Maxis. I just feel like 2 is necessary. 3 is just too cloggy. And you know, dragons are running around, so you kind of have to run these. But 3, I don't feel like running because you do run into Boojins, Constellars, Evil Swarm, stuff like that, so it wouldn't be viable. And it's just an easy side out card. 2 Trigodias. A lot of people opt not to run these. For me, I like Trigodia. It's a wall. It forces my opponent to burn a resource to destroy it. Granted, with dragons, they can just Drago Sack, destroy it. But if they already attack with Drago Sack first, they misplay. So I just feel like it's a good card, and it's the Gustav Max play. It's what it comes down to. I really like that play. Like I said, 2 Swift Scarecrow. I just need these in my deck so I don't get OTK. You open up with like one of these and a Karkardi, Pod Duality, and something else. It's usually game because it's like the best optimal hand you can possibly do. For the dragons, we want one big eye, or not one, yeah, one big eye. One Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. It's just broken, and it allows your combo to go off. For the normals, we're running 2 Lavendor Dragon. You'll see why we run him well, he's basically the new rank 6 tuner. 0 attack, 0 defense. Just very broken, in my opinion. Easy Star Eater plays, and Trident Dragon. I will show you that loop too. It's just really broken if you have this. So I run 2 of those, and the 1 Wattail. Because in order to get the OTK with, I believe, Pleiades, you need the Wattail, because you need to summon a 2500 beater, more than likely, and the 1 curse. So we run, the rank 5 you just need because you can go into Volcanosaurus, Adrius, stuff like that. But you run 4, because there are times when you need that 3rd rank 6, and if you, I'll show you why also why I run the 3rd in a minute. Your typical Heretics 3, now that 3 is set 3 Sue and 3 Tefnuit. So that's it for them. Well, actually, then there's so that's the Heretics, and then I would tech in 2 Dragards. This card is very good. It's a 1300 attack, so not too big. 1900 defense, so you can sit on him if you need be. But basically, he's a level 4, and when he's normal summoned, you get to special summon a rank. Let me read the effect for you. Basically, when he's special summoned, you can special summon 1 normal monster with 100 or less attack in your graveyard. So basically, he is a target for Labrador. So basically, you normal summon, special summon Labrador, and then you can sync if you want. Also, he has a secondary effect which allows you to tribute a monster on board, I believe, or tribute 1 dragon type monster, and then target 1 face-up monster you control until the end phase. Its level becomes 8, and if you do, it gains 800 attack. So it also puts in some work. You can tribute to Hieratic to get another monster on board, and you can boost up one of your monsters to 800 attack, which is kind of broken if you need that extra boost in order to game sometimes. But I'll show you the play that makes him really broken in a minute. So that's it for the monster count. The rest are all spells. I don't run any traps. So we got 1 Wing Beat of the giant dragon. Really, you know, a lot of people have been going back and forth with running this. For me, I feel like I need to have at least 1 in there, tagged in there. It's like the Heavy Storm, and it does its purpose. It's like an MST to me, because if I special summon Tefnuit, or even have that not that aside. More than likely they're either going to activate something, so it's gonna even out because they're going to negative card also. But if it does resolve, I just plus so hard. So that's one of the reasons why I run that. 3 Seal of Convocation. It's just a really good card. Searches out your combo pieces and helps you go for a game. I was debating between Power Duality. I love the card. Sometimes and other times I just don't. But I've been looking at Paul Cooper's build. But he runs 3. I'm liking the 3 because it combos off with card so well and helps you get to that combo pieces a lot faster. So I would agree. Power Duality, you kind of have to have it 3. You might. I'm thinking about dropping it down to 2, but I gotta play test a little more. 2 lances. 3 is just too cloggy for me, in my opinion. I really don't want to open up with more than 2 lances. But if you open up with 1, you're safe for the most part, unless you get Solemn Warning or something, counter trap. And then you got the 3 MST. You just need 3 because in this format there's a lot of back row, and Vanity. You got Vanity's Emptiness, Kaiser Coliseum running around. You got random cards that change your level. So you need 3 of these. And like I said, you got the suit to pop, but you kind of need this in order to go off beforehand. And like you play Fire Fist, you hit a 10 key or something like that. So you know what, MST is just really good. So and then so this is actually a 41 card deck. I actually forgot to mention I do run one more monster. I run BLS because I am running I want to say 5. No, actually I'm running 6 darks. Yeah, so 2. You got the 2 Rhaegars, 2 Labyrinths, and I have the 2 Trigodias. So that's actually 6 darks. So I run the BLS. It's just a 3K beater that your opponent really doesn't expect. And it actually works pretty well in this deck because every other monster is pretty much light with the Hieratics, and you usually have a ton of Hieratics in your graveyard. So that's why I run the BLS. I don't have it at the moment. Sorry about that. I just want to get the deck profile up. I haven't been able to pick one up. Been waiting for it to come in the mail. So that is the main deck. It's really good. I will show you a combo in a minute. I'm going to put the camera down real quick. Alright, so for the extra deck, sorry about that. We run 1 Trident Dragon. This card is busted, and this is why you run the Dragard. I'm going to put this aside in a minute and I'll show you the combo. It's 1 Star Eater, just because Star Eater is really good, and you stop Scarecrow and stuff like that. 1 Gustav Max, because it's Gustav Max, you can burn for 2,000 and 3K beater. 1 Shark Fortress. It's good at times. I'm not really sure if I like it or not. I'd rather probably take it out for a Zemayo. I believe, yeah, the card that pops 2. 1 Volcanosaurus MVP. This card is just broken. Play Oddies for that 1 loop with the Hieratics. If you haven't seen that, you can find it online. 1 Terrace, 1 M7, 1 Gauntlet Launcher. Just the ability to pop 2 cards for no reason. It's just really amazing, and you can always go into it's 2400 beater, 28 butt, so it's pretty good. 3 Gaia, the Thunder Charger, just broken because you go overlay and Tum wherever you want. 2 Atoms, or 3 Atoms, just really good. It's an optimal card. Gets the loop going. But I will show you the Trident Dragon loop. So you normal summon Dragon, and usually you basically go off with Tefnu and stuff. So you get your board on board, and usually what you're left with is like after you use Tefnu and you go off a little bit, usually you're left with Red MD with 0/0, and you've got a 2500 Watt Tail and and another beater. But anyways, the last step of that combo, if you haven't used your normal summon yet, is the normal summon Dragard, the special summon Labyrinth and Grave, and then basically you just sync up for Trident Dragon. And when Trident Dragon is summoned, you can target up to 2 monsters on your field and destroy it. So usually what I go for is the Red MD because he's 0/0 and he's more than likely going to die. So usually you go for that, and then you have like a Wattail or something else on board. So usually you kill both those dragons, but for every dragon or for every monster you kill, he gains an attack. So you can destroy up to 2. So potentially he can attack 3 times. So he can attack 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. So that's 9,000. Usually that's game by itself. Or you can usually just attack 1, destroy 1, and then have your random D him and the guy on board, and that's usually game right there too. It's just a really good card, optimal plays, and it really with BOS this and the regular engine, it's very very easy to come back now, especially if you have them in your deck. I'm thinking about running 2, but like I said, it needs some more play testing, and I just gotta be able to fit it in. The only reason why I would run 2 Drag Guards is because he has a second effect that allows me to tribute, and also I can almost summon him to bring out another Labyrinth Dragon, and because you usually can go through the loop and you'll be stuck with 1 normal, so this helps just bring up another normal so you can sync up or XYZ and then just keep going, and it's crazy. But anyways, this is my deck profile. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys have any comments or concerns, leave it in the comment description down below. And I will try and answer all questions, and I'll help you guys out with loops. If you guys would like to see more in depth, like combo loops, message me or leave it down in the description. I will do my best to make a video. If you guys enjoy it, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more video content.